This will be a short informational video on reading supplements for the visually impaired. These supplements may be necessary to make the book interesting and meaningful to a child with additional disabilities. One example to enhance their literacy experiences is a story box. A story box is a simple collection of objects that go along with the storyline. The objects act like pictures to a blind child. They can make a story become alive and interactive for those students that don't benefit from pictures. They are easy to make, and you can use objects from your child's toy box or from your own household supplies. Be creative, as there is no right or wrong. First, find a story your child likes. A good place to start is with early literacy books that are rhythmic and predictable. An example of this would be from the author Eric Carle. Next, find objects that correlate with the story. For example, if you are reading the book, If You Give a Mouse a Cookie, you could include many of the objects the mouse finds along his travels, such as a glass, a straw, some cookies, and a blanket for his nap. These items can be used for a story box or a literacy bucket. They relate to the stories of Goodnight Moon, If You Give a Mouse a Cookie, If You Give a Pig a Pancake, and The Very Hungry Caterpillar. Storyboards are also a great way to enhance their literacy experience. A storyboard is a picture outline of the story. Kids with low vision or young kids can benefit from the pictures and the story sequence. There are many ways that you can use storyboards. You can play matching games, create different stories with the same pictures and characters, or you can make a story interactive by passing different pictures or pasting them to a storyboard. When presenting items, handle the objects in the box one at a time, allowing your child lots of time to explore. After tactfully exploring the items, place them aside. Read the story and once again present the items as they are mentioned in the story. When reading, have fun. Use sound effects, dramatic annotation to pique your child's interest, and when you are finished with the story box, put clear closure on the activity by having your child help place the objects back in the box. This provides another opportunity to handle the objects. When presenting the items, comment on the item's size, its shape, its texture, and name the item. Children with blindness benefit from an adult's modeling the function of the item. If it's a spoon, pretend to eat. If it's a shoe, try it on. Allow the child to explore freely and compare the items. Avoid clutter, and too many items at once can be very confusing for young children with blindness. Helpful hints when presenting these reading supplements for the visually impaired. 1. It takes more time to figure out what an object or shape is through tactile exploration than through vision. Words are just symbols representing ideas and concepts. Without meaning, words are a series of disconnected sounds and letters. Hands-on experiences help to provide meaning to the words. You need not present all the items in a box with each reading. Determine your child's interest and attention so as not to overwhelm them with items. Share your story boxes with young-sighted children. They love them too. Use predictable books and make use of rhyme, repetition of words, phrases, sentences, and refrains. This will make learning fun for all involved. Why should educators and parents of the visually impaired use these reading supplements to enhance their literacy experiences? The purpose of a story box and a storyboard, a literacy bucket, is to create the hands-on experiences for your child. Educators have long emphasized the importance of tactile exploration, hands-on learning for young children with visual impairments. This is important not just for future Braille readers who will be using their finely tuned sense of touch to discriminate letters and decode words, but rather for all young children so that they can take in information, build concepts, and further understand their world. Purposeful exploration involves thinking and concept building. Children gather information through the experiences that they have, and this is how they develop an understanding of how things relate. These experiences give meaning to their lives through the development of concepts. Literacy emerges from hands-on experiences for all children. Sighted children's experiences are rich with opportunities for learning that occur by chance. However, children with visual impairments seldom, if ever, take in information accidentally. Yet teachers often expect that the youngster with blindness comes to school with the same information that sighted children have picked up on TV, through pictures, etc. This is why it's important for the hands-on experiences such as story boxes and storyboards and literacy buckets for young learners with blindness.